Yo, Kadyrov, you going to visit us this summer? If we take Ukraine, I might push a little further. You know what I'm saying? Send them to Canada, brother. Send them to Canada. Impression of John Jones seeing Joey Chestnut suck down 80 hot dogs on the 4th of July. Yeah, I'm never going to get through these. Oh my, that one's got talent. There you go. Thank you, Vulcan Goatski. Appreciate you very much, dude. Thank you for the membership. Brian Battle versus Ruzaboev. Who you got? I'll go with Brian Battle. Ruzaboev's a bit shit, technically. I don't know, though. I don't know. I haven't looked at the next card at all. Ah, you still hit the nerve there. Girl in school after punching Guru's it band. True. Thank you for the £5, whoever that girl was. I know who it was, but I'm not going to say names. Just in case she's someone's wife right now. There used to be a girl that used to punch my IT bands in class because it used to get me off. She was a weird one, but she's pretty hot. Styles make fights, and I really believe there is only one fighter on the UFC roster that would beat Ilya Topuria, and it's Charles Johnson by KO. Charles Johnson for the flyweight? I hear it. Uppercut KO, dude, just like he did Joshua Van. True. No. Shields had Bilzerian versus a J debate on pod. Spicy. I don't watch the debates, though, man. It just either reinforces a belief I already had or, like, makes me angry that someone's not successfully reinforcing the belief that I had. So, I don't really like watching debates anymore, but yeah. Thank you for the $2. White House main event. Jake Shields versus SBB Netanyahu. I'm assuming this is the same thing that this other guy's talking about as well. Mighty Mouse versus Drickus. Who smelt better in person? Who smelled better in person? Not gonna lie, Drickus kind of... No, he didn't... No, because Drickus had just been training. This is the thing about Drickus. He had literally just been training. Whereas Mighty Mouse hadn't. So that is the difference. What's up, Piggy? My boss stopped beating me, so I'm allowed to wear headphones in the office if I can watch your... I can watch your streams now. Nice. I'm glad your boss stopped beating you. That sounds good, dude. Impression of CHAEL telling Colby to just touch Buckley in a post-fight speech cheering Colby up. Probably why Colby looked shit in the Buckley fight. Touch him! Just touch him, Colby! Whoa, 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 buddy. We're doing too much. Just need to touch him. Just gotta touch him, bud. Ah, that was a bad call by me. I said it was 1-1. His guy was down 2-0. CHAEL told him it was 1-1, and he didn't push in the second round, and he lost. Why you change your mind about giving fighters bonuses? Because legally I said I would do it to intentionally make the UFC look bad, and that's business espionage. It's an easy case, so I just didn't do it. I do pay regional fighters, though. I always thought Colby could make 155. Do you think he could pull it off at this age? No, he's not fighting the 155ers. I don't see that happening. They're too good skill-wise, you know. Welterweights just don't have the ability to submit off of their back. And 155ers do. And 155ers have the ability to do a lot more. So I just think Covington would fit in size-wise. And I don't think he's that big. And he made me... Here's the thing. Colby Covington made me think that Joaquin Buckley's takedown defense wasn't a problem. So that's all I'll say. Thoughts on... So at this point in his career, no. Maybe earlier he could have done something against a Gaethje or someone. Thoughts on John the Duck coming out of retirement? I think he's just bamboozling people, you know what I'm saying? He's just being a bamboozler. I had a nightmare that Dana co-promoted a boxing UFC event for the White House card. I hope you're doing well, brother. Yeah, he is doing that. That nightmare may come true in due time. Thank you for the $5, dude. Appreciate you. Impression of coked out Connor beating on Gollum. Should you move you mad goblin of a thing? Impression of Trump watching Till's ACL explode. What an ACL. What a performance. His ACL, it's ruined. It's absolutely ruined. Fatso, when are you coming to the USA? It's already summer. I don't know. I have to delay it. I don't know yet, dude. I don't know what's wrong with me. What's your AI girlfriend's name, Guru? Ooh. She's called Guruette is her name. Guruette is her name. And let me tell you. I don't know. Who's more cooked today? Bappa or Tim Kennedy? Oh. Probably Tim Kennedy. Bappa's got more connections, you know, but Tim Kennedy got found out stolen valor, didn't he? He lied about some stories and such and shit. So yeah. Hey Guru, looking good. What do you think about Jon Jones returning after all that? I don't know. I just think he's floating the idea to keep his name relevant so he can still profit off the fact that his name's Jon Jones. And if he has a moment of relevancy, then he's more likely to get some gig to show up somewhere for a few thousand. Like, it's just obvious. What do you do to fight off your hog mating urges? I don't know. I just sort of like... But I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what's wrong with me anymore. But it's fine. Come to the States being that tall, and a lot of mamacitas like that accent here. Life's too short to be depressed, besides MMA scene's active here. Don't know. I'm going to do it. It's going to be a buzz for a day, and then I'm going to return to normal again. Same, it happens every time. When I travel, whenever I do something, whenever I meet someone, it's going to wear off. So I don't know what. I'll have to travel there first, as I said 100 times. I'm not just going to move somewhere before I've traveled there. If you died now, the last girl you supposedly slept with would be a black. Isn't that motivation enough? Okay. Thank you for the $8 Impression of chat's unfunny, convoluted impression request in the middle of a war during a pay-per-view headliner. Okay. Oh, big shot by Pereira against Ankalaev in the rematch. Impression of Joe Rogan getting his toes sucked by McGregor, you know. Just relax in the hot tub, man. Rocking the pool, so nice and cool, so juicy, sweet. So nice and cool, so juicy, sweet. Nice and... Okay, that's like a Gollum thing. Thank you for the $8. Nah. I want to go in the hot tub. Nice, Jufro. Thoughts on the Joneses comeback? Thank you for the $2. It's just a tub of water. Like, you know what I mean? I fucking hate the reality of everything. I'll buy a hot tub. Oh, it's just a fucking tub of water that bubbles. Then I'm sat in there. Oh, wow. This is great. I don't know. I'm not grateful for anything. Even though I've never had anything. It's this weird loop where I'm eternally ungrateful even though I'm not spoiled. You know? It's interesting. Nice. Thoughts on Epstein's list being reported not real? I don't know what my opinion on that would lead to any difference in. I don't know. But we all know. So it doesn't matter what gets released and what doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Move to Mexico. Government is unstable and ripe for picking. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $7 Canadian, Julie. I appreciate the $7 Canadian. How uncomfortable was it starting the channel, and what did you tell yourself to continue doing it? Well, I'll be getting depressing again. It was uncomfortable starting the channel because it's weird talking to a camera when you ain't got no viewers, but I had nothing else going for me, so I just sort of sunk my life essence into the success of the channel, and it kept me going. Thank you for the 7. Being dead serious for a moment, you need to interact with actual humans, otherwise you will end it eventually. I won't end it, dude. I won't end it. It won't happen. I had I woke up today to loads of messages like, we're all thinking about you, and we noticed you haven't been live for a few days, and we just want you to know that we're, you know what I mean? They were genuinely worried that I'd done it, but I'm all right, man. I'm never going to. I'll be fine, man. Stop asking me about that. Thank you for the $20. You and Dougie are living in Peaches and Creamville. Islam subs JDM, Pantoja subs Van. And Chris Barnett spinning wheel kicks Tom's head off. Wake up. Okay. You're in delusional world. Pantoja does sub Van, though. I agree with you. Are you still going to America? Yeah, just at the right time. Not now, dude. Not now. I'm not going to enjoy it. I want to try and enjoy it. You know, so when I went to South Africa, I just still hated it all. You know? When I met DJ, I still hated it all. I'm going to try and enjoy it in a positive mindset for this trip. Otherwise, it would just be wasted, you know? It's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing to do. I want to properly experience it, happiness-wise. Since you're moving out to USA, remember, brother, I got you if you need alignment, suspension, brakes, or tires, and computer shit for the motherfucking goo. I'm alright, but thank you for the $5. I doubt I'll be going to you for my suspension, or my realignment, or brakes, or tires. Thank you for the $5. I'm not in a wheelchair either, if that was the joke. Can you do an impression of Zesty Jon Jones finding out that his BF left him for DC? Loki random as fuck. I'm just bored. Big fan of the channel. What the fuck, man? I'm gonna make you my wife. Wait, what? Why? Come on, boo thing. There's only so much I can reenact the scenes other than without me becoming gay myself, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Does Tapiria fight Crawford? Canelo winner? No. Stop talking. I know I look handsome, but it doesn't matter though. I don't know why it doesn't. I don't know why I do look handsome, but it just doesn't make any difference, man. I still hate everything. I don't get it. But oh well. Let me just read donos. Why do I even do that? Yeah, I mean, I don't see a fucking point anyway. But I don't know what I'm doing with my money, dude. Best move for Islam after he loses to JDM. Shit his pants and never be seen again, mate. Get lost into the countryside. Ain't nobody want to see him again after he gets fucked up by JDM. After JDM does to him what JDM's gonna do to him. Let's just call it how it is. Call it quits, mate. Just call it quits. For the $2, can you do Rogan bring in Yair instead of Evloev? Yeah. Hey, that's it. You know, there's an undefeated Dagestani guy. Loves to wrestle. Seems to want his shot. So, yeah. Name ends in a V. He's one of the Khabib lots. So, bring him up here, hey. Yair Rodriguez, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the $3 Australian. What is the most beautiful country in Europe? Scenery, right? I've not been around Europe. I don't know Europe. I don't know. Probably like Prague. People say Prague in Czech Republic. Thank you for the 13 months of membership. You've made me feel a little happier throughout my time watching you. Can't thank you enough for this, brother. Love you, Guru. You're the best. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate that, Cocoa Butter. Put that cocoa butter on there now. Thank you for the $5, dude. Appreciate you. Colby versus Kingdom. Appreciate you, man. Long time support. Colby versus Moicano, 170 at the house. That could happen. I doubt it, though. Let's actually have a good matchup. Thank you for the $2 for both of them on that card. Sup, Guru, did you ever check out Shea Ingram, 3-0 in Cage Warriors, 9-0 amateur, trains with Auburn Elliott and Leon Edwards? Yes, I checked him out after they were talking about him on a Twitter space a while ago. Thank you for the 18 months of membership. True, maybe I'll become so antisocial it'll inverse. Very true, yeah. Oh my god. I'm ignoring someone else's message. You just reminded me. I'm ignoring someone else's message right now. Ah, man. Microdose magic mushrooms will change your life. No, I'll probably have a revolution that I don't actually need money and need my channel. And then once the streams wear off, I'll just end it all. So that's not going to happen. Guru, you look great. What should whites do to... I don't know what we should do, dude. Just look great, I guess, and succeed. Guru, you know how MMA media is retarded asking Dana, when is the UFC coming to X location? Chat is low-key gay asking you the same stupid question. They do ask me a lot to come to the US. Quite a bit. They do. My name is Pajit, and it's really nice to meet you. You've been recommended to me by Ishno. Hey, oh, is this Pooh? Oh, it feels like Pooh. Thank you for the $5 Australian. Why is that a song is that a song? Oh, it feels like Pooh. Some kind of song, right? That's like some trending song at the moment. Impression of Bully Aspinall beating Dana senseless. Fucking hell with me. What? Holy shit, kid. Come on. Let me get a impression of McGregor and Kayla Harrison comparing notes on prostate health. May. Yours has got a growth on it, yeah? That's my cock, buddy. I don't know what she would say. I once held hands, John Jones, and later he told me I smelt nice. I left the party earlier. Do you think I dodged a bullet? You once held hands with John Jones. I mean, sounds like he dodged a bullet against you if you were the one holding his hands. You mean he held your hands? Or he held a hand of yours? You held John Jones's hand. Sounds like you didn't dodge a bullet, mate. Sounds like you wanted to get hit by it, but you went home early. An impression of CHAEL knocking out Tom at the White House. Just touch him. That's what you got to do. You just got to touch him. Colby versus Prates. Colby would lose the fight by KO. He gets smoked. Easy, lad. Thank you for the $1, the Destroyer. Movzar saying Astaghfirullah after his wife is 18 impression. Okay, I don't know. Thank you for the 3. I saw another thing trended with him in the number 15 recently. Thank you for the membership, Cocoa Butter. Do you plan on going to a UFC event someday? Someday I will go to a UFC event. Yeah, I'll probably go to some regional show before then, but I'll go to a UFC event someday. Hooker, hand broken. Gaethje refuses to fight non-title fight. Dustin, only legends. Max, no interest in Arman. Paddy, only wants Justin. He just beat him. Oh, Paddy only wants Justin. Who was Arman supposed to fight? No contenders will take the fight or are injured. There's always the Gamrot rematch because he lost to him. Thank you for the $20. He literally was offered the Gamrot rematch to clear that up and become a lot more undeniable when he turned it down, which is why Gamrot took the fight against Ludwig Klein on a fucking Apex fight night. So, just being honest. Main if the White House card, I don't know. Jones versus someone, I don't know. I don't know the reality of it. So I don't know. I reckon they would get Jones Aspinall done for the White House. I reckon they would get McGregor versus someone done for the White House. So it's a goofy, silly, dumb shit card that I don't know. We don't know at all. Covington will probably be on there, I imagine. Yeah. Impression of Leon getting attacked by Kai Kara France doing a HAKA. He's getting choked out. Why is it racist to do an Indian or Chinese accent but sexy when doing a French accent? I mean, because it's inherently considered a bad thing to sound that way, I imagine. I'll give it a $5 Australian. Impression of Hadley singing some Roxanne by the Police. You don't have to put on your red light, Roxanne. You don't need to be the mother boys. Impression of Ariel interviewing Keir Starmer on why they should let all the Dagestanis in the UK. Oh, why? Why are you bringing them in here? Because we have to strive towards a way of being and then invite people who aren't like that at all here. I don't understand. Why? DC versus Gaziev, but the bellies touch before the punches. Yeah. Take this. No, I'll be fine, man. Thank you for the $20, John Smith. I'll be alright. Thank you for the 2. Texas flood. Bunch of Mexicans gone. Be grateful. Alright. Can I be real about Texas? Isn't it a desert, chat? Isn't Texas like a desert, technically? I'm sure Texas is just like a desert, really. No, yeah. Half. Only west. Alright. But it's like a really hot place overall in the world, right? Like in general, it's a hot place. It's half desert. It's like 5 England, bro. It's like a hot place overall, I would say. Yes, hot mostly. So why, if you're like one of the hottest places in the world, do you have flooding problems and snow problems in the winter? How does that make any sense as a state? Unless it's like they're intentionally letting it happen. Like the UK has some flooding, but no one's dying. You know? And we are known for floods because we're literally an island at sea level. You guys aren't. How are you drowning in Texas, and how you having snow problems and your grid gets shut off? I don't understand how that works out for Texans. Are you guys fucking retarded over there or some shit? If it starts flooding, get a couple buckets and fucking, you know, whatever it's called, get the water out or something, you know? Who would you rather be? Justin Bieber's hog... What the fuck? Who would you rather be? Justin Bieber hogtied and oiled up at a prime John Jones house, or John Jones hogtied and oiled up at Dana White's house? Thank you for the $5 Australian. Justin Bieber hogtied and oiled up at a prime John Jones house. I'm alright with none of them. I'd reject your gay or gay question. Is he in a Cara France identity crisis? Thoughts? I mean, you know, it happens. I reckon Cara France caught identity crisis syndrome from Adesanya. Yes or no, chat? Yes or fucking no? I swear to God, I'm going to make a hell of a read right here. Yes or no? Cara France didn't really care about his Mauri stuff. I bet you anything that one conversation, Adesanya made him double down on it. Bet you anything. I actually would bet a lot of money that that is how it went down. That Cara France was like Mauri-ish. Like he knew he was Mauri, but he didn't really give a fuck about it. Or anything like that. And I bet you him and Adesanya had to sit down. He said, you should use it as your strength. What they held against you when you were younger and they bullied you. You should use it now. You should make them fear your dread. What was once used as a weapon against you should now be used as a weapon against your enemies. This is the type of energy we need, Kai. I bet you anything like that. I bet you anything that he did some shit like that. I swear to God, if this is another fucking problem, I'm going to check my phone on charge right now. I'm going to maybe lose my shit. For fuck's sake, man. Swear to God. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. All Maori boys are like that. I don't know what Maori boys are like. Pay-per-view's expensive, dude. I owe you. Impression of gay Connor. Somebody fucking sniff a line out me gooch, mate. I don't know. I think give it a 2.